Hi, it's Rachel at HomeWork Solutions. A lot of people ask me why fair and legal pay is so important. Well, it's important for a lot of reasons. It sets the professional stage for you and your employee. It says to the person working in your home, I respect you as an employee and I'm going to treat you as such. And the flip side of that is they'll treat you as their professional employer as well. It's also really important for things like a work history. It used to be that you needed a work history to get a car loan or home loan, but these days you need it for almost anything. You need it to rent an apartment. You need it to get a cell phone. All of these things will require a work history. It also means that your employee is paying into things like Social Security and Medicare benefits that they can draw on later, even if they don't need them in the immediate future. It also allows them to be part of the unemployment system. What that means is down the road when maybe your kids have grown up and you don't need your nanny anymore or a senior care position has ended, they can go and draw on those benefits and be able to make it until their next position starts. Speaking of unemployment, this is the number one way that employers get caught realizing that they did not pay their employment taxes. In this country, it is very typical that we say, okay, if I find myself unemployed, I should go and apply for unemployment, as you should. And when that employee, nanny, senior care worker, housekeeper goes and applies for unemployment, if you have not been paying into the unemployment system, it's a giant red flag going up that something's wrong. So that's one of the number one ways that employers find out, oops, I should have done this. It's really uncomfortable to find out at that point because you're going to have things like penalties and interest, and you're going to have to go back and amend tax returns, and so's your employee. The other time that you see a lot of exposure is through workers' comp. You'll see an employee get hurt on the job, and now the employer has to struggle to figure out how to pay those lost wages and medical bills. You can only get a workers' comp policy if you are paying fair and legally because it requires a tax ID number. As you can see, there are lots of really great reasons why you should pay fair and legal, not the least of which is that it's the law. And the reason that it's the law is because your employee has earned these benefits.